Hey, what's up, parents and students? Just wanted to come to you with a ski trip update. Got a few things just to share with you as we get ready to go tomorrow. Super excited, but do have some things to update you on. So let me tackle a couple of questions I've been getting. One, I've gotten some questions around waterproof shoes. That is on the packing list. So the main reason we say that is because of how cold it is. If you get a bunch of snow or ice on your shoes, and it begins to melt a little bit, your feet get super cold if they're not waterproof. They get wet, thus they get cold. That's the main concern. If you look at the forecast, temperatures are not super cold this weekend. So I don't think that's as much of a concern. So really the waterproof shoes thing is kind of up to you guys and how comfortable you are if your feet get wet. Because there is the potential for that because it's going to be kind of slushy wherever we are. So that's one thing. Second thing, just want to remind you of some payments and forms. If you haven't finished paying for the trip, would really like for you to do that before we leave tomorrow. That would be super helpful to us to get the trip paid for. Second thing on that is the forms. Sent those out, so please make sure you bring your 2019 consent and release form with you in the morning, or that you are here with a parent ready to fill that form out. I need to have that form for every single student, otherwise you can't go. That would be unfortunate. I do not want to have to tell anybody, hey, you can't go tomorrow, and I don't want to sit around and wait for an hour for mom or dad to come back to fill out a form. So let's get that taken care of. If you don't have that form, I can email it to you again. Shoot me a text, shoot me an email. I'll be checking those things throughout the day just to make sure everybody's got everything they need. I guess fourth thing, I don't know where we're at now. Kind of a big thing. If you've been looking at the forecast, you've probably noticed it's a little warm. And if you've been looking up, even up in West Virginia, it's not been as cold as we would like. So we have had to make some slight changes to the trip, which I think are going to be fun, just not necessarily what we had originally planned. So originally we were going to tube tomorrow, ski on Saturday. Skiing is still good to go. There's not as many trails open as we'd like, but the good news with that is because there's less trails, that means there'll be less people. So I think we'll pretty much have our run of the mountain to kind of do as much as we want, which will be awesome on Saturday. On Friday, however, the tubing is actually closed. So you can check that out on Winter Place's website. That information is available to the public. They've shut that down just for lack of snow, which is unfortunate, but we always have a backup plan. And the resort we're staying at, one of the reasons I love staying at the resort at Glade Springs, which is where we're staying, is because they have a ton of cool stuff to do on campus in the event that anything like this should ever happen. So what we will be doing tomorrow night, instead of tubing, is there is actually a bowling alley and laser tag stuff on site at the resort that we're staying at. So we're actually going to have the opportunity to bowl and to do the laser tag thing. It's not snow tubing, I get that, but hey, it's better than sitting in the house and doing nothing. So we still get to do some fun activities tomorrow night. We'll still get to ski all day on Saturday. So that tomorrow night is really the only part of the trip that should be affected by the warmer weather that has been had. So I think that pretty much covers it. Reminder, just make sure you got some cash. We will grab lunch on the way up tomorrow and lunch on the way back that you'll be responsible for purchasing. We've got all your other meals covered. We went grocery shopping today. Oh my, you can check that picture out on the student Facebook or Instagram. A lot of groceries have been purchased to take care of the rest of the meals. Snacks, drinks, we got all kinds of stuff for that. Coffee for the leaders. Praise Jesus. So all sorts of things for that is covered. Yeah, I think that's it. I am planning on doing a Facebook Live around 6 o'clock. Either, not sure if that's going to be in the Next Level community page or on the student page just yet. But just keep your eyes peeled for that. Main reason I'm going to do that, I'll go over this information again for anybody that missed it, and also just be available to answer any questions any parents or students may have regarding the trip as we get ready to go tomorrow. So look for that sometime around 6 o'clock tonight. And if you have questions, text me, email me. You can get a hold of me. Thanks, guys. Looking forward to an awesome trip, and we'll see you in the morning at 10 a.m. sharp.